On today's episode of DAPA.DANIEL, I'm going to be talking about 3 communities today. First one's going to be Homestead, then Winding Creek, and we're going to finish up at Quail Hollow. And homes will become available in here by May of 2025. I believe there's 2 other builders within here. Next neighborhood that we're going to head to is going to be Winding Creek, which that neighborhood is going to kind of still look like this one that we went through, but Winding Creek is going to have bigger lots within there. They had 7 floor plans. The smallest one is going to be the Avery plan. That's a 3-bed, 3-bath, 3,112 square feet, starting at $699,000. And for their lot premiums, they're going to be ranging anywhere from $0 to $50,000. If you're wanting to stay on the cheaper side, go with the 62-foot lot. So that makes sense. Howdy y'all, welcome back to another video. Today we are over here in Rockwall, Texas, over off FM 549. On this video today, I'm gonna be talking about all the new coming soon Shaddock homes, new communities over here in Rockwall, Texas. So if you're trying to get into something where they haven't quite broken ground yet, trying to be at something within the brand new community, stay for a little bit. I'm gonna be talking about 3 communities today. First one's gonna be Homestead, then Winding Creek, and we're gonna finish up at Quail Hollow. I have previously made a video on Quail Hollow with Highland Homes, but Shaddock is starting to release some things right now. We're also starting this video on the south side of Rockwall. We're then gonna work our way north up to Quail Hollow and Winding Creek, where those 2 other communities are. But for right now, Homestead is on this southern part, kind of near Somerset Park, which is a video I just released yesterday. So guys, go check out that one if you are looking for new construction. That's Grand Homes and Perry Homes and Tri-Point Homes within there. But this one is going to be the Homestead. It is over to the right side, and hopefully they finish the streets within here. But this is going to be coming soon. The county that this is going to be located in is Rockwall County, and it looks like they did just finish up the road to be able to actually drive into this part of the community. And for this video, I'm going to try to give you guys as much information that they're marketing right now. Since these communities are so new, there's just going to be some things they just don't have right now or just haven't released out to the public. For this community, the tax rate is going to be 1.57%, and then the HOA is going to be $685 per year. And homes will become available in here by May of 2025. I believe there's 2 other builders within here. I think Coventry's building within here, and maybe one other, maybe Highland Homes is also building within here. So I'll probably end up doing, in like a year from now, I'll probably do another video through this neighborhood. It's just right now everything's kind of been laid down, flattened, graded here and there. They have the retaining walls in. They're probably just waiting a little bit longer for the city get some more power out here. Now this area of Rockwall still a little bit more underdeveloped. You're gonna notice that once we go a little bit further north, there's gonna be more stuff up along Quail Hollow and Winding Creek. But just know that this neighborhood right now, you're still off of Farm to Market Road, not a whole lot of infrastructure. However, you are fairly close to the plaza at Rockwall, where there's the shopping center, Costco, all types of things that you kind of want to be around, or at least be close to, not too far away from those things. The amount of homes that are going to be within this community total is going to be a little under 500 homes. The amenity center within here, it's going to be a resort style pool, a splash pad, and then they are going to have some winding trails throughout the neighborhood, but probably just pretty basic sidewalks out front of the homes to be able to kind of walk around. But not a whole bunch of trees over on this section, so you're really just going to have trees in the front yards, and then maybe some trees that they're going to keep in some areas, but not a whole bunch of stuff. The school district in here is going to be Rockwall ISD. It's going to be zoned for Hayes Elementary, Williams Middle School, and Rockwall High School. The commute out here down to Dallas is going to be 31 minutes. DFW Airport is going to be 47 minutes. Frisco is going to be about 46 minutes away. Fort Worth is an hour away. The nearest grocery store is 10 minutes away. And then the nearest hospital is 8 minutes away. Here's all the power boxes that they got for the houses just sitting out here, ready to be snatched up. I feel like there should be a little bit more security with that. I I feel like that's a little bit too easy for someone to just drive into the neighborhood and take those. Anyways, they still have some of like the bulldozers out here and the little like machines that pick up the, you know, the thing with the dirt. The excavator, can't say it, excavator. Can't pronounce words today. Yeah, so they're still flattening some things out, but it's getting there. Then on the outside of the neighborhood, just gonna be some other homes, even some farm ranch style stuff still along here of Rockwall. But this is what your roads are gonna look like on the outside of the neighborhood, and probably for a good bit of time too. I don't really see them expanding any of these roads for a pretty long time. On the opposite side, like I was saying, still a bunch of houses around here, but these houses are sitting on like 3 acres, 4 acres, 5 acres. Some of them have ponds, some of them even have maybe some wildlife on them too. I don't know. None of these right now that I'm going around have horses or cows in front of them, which is nice if you're gonna be living in more of a residential area. This is gonna take us up to Goliad Street. Goliad is what's gonna then take you down into the plaza at Rockwall. We're not gonna drive through that area. We're actually gonna go down John King, because John King is actually where the other two neighborhoods are kind of located off of. So the next neighborhood that we're gonna head to is going to be Winding Creek, which that neighborhood is gonna kind of still look like this one that we went through, but Winding Creek is gonna have bigger lots within there. The biggest lots out of all of these are gonna be Winding Creek and Quail Hollow. Lot sizes on this one are gonna be probably more of that 60, 50 foot lots within there. This is Goliad that we are about to hop onto. And this is where you're gonna find a good bit of traffic, just depending on the time of day, to get onto the highway to take you down into Dallas. Because all these people that are driving are in some further master plan communities down there. And there is a long line. And I'm recording this video on Sunday at 1:45 p.m. just to kind of give you guys an idea. And if you look around right now, a lot of fields, a lot of trees, a lot of grass over on this south side of Rockwall. We're now gonna turn onto John King, which is going to be a little bit further up. But this road here gets some heavy traffic. I mean, even right now at almost 2 o'clock on a Sunday, you're having to sit in these one lanes right here, which is really annoying. Now you're gonna find this less on the communities that are on the north side of Interstate 30 over along there, but over on this side, I know that everyone living here is probably pretty annoyed with this road here. And it expands out to 3 lanes, but just further down. And there's only more and more communities getting built around here, so they need to get onto it with expanding these roads, but they're not, because they just don't do that. They just wait till the very last second. This is John King Boulevard, and this is like a main street. It's not the main street of Rockwall, but I will say that living off this road, it is gonna be able to connect you even up into the north part of Rockwall. And it's gonna be about a 10-minute drive from this south part that we're at before we get up to Winding Creek and Quail Hollow. I really do like where Quail Hollow is located, and it being located off John King, be able to jump on that, get out to a faster highway system or quicker things. And there are some closer grocery stores and shopping around that area than some of these areas, even though I think the better stuff shopping is kind of on the south side of Highway 30. There's even stuff on the north side of it, but just along that intersection of Goliad and Highway 30 is where you're gonna be doing your shopping over here in Rockwall. It looks like they're finishing up on one of these schools out here. Let's see, that's an academy. That's Burton College and Career and Academy. Okay, let's go a little bit further down. Also some parks along here, some other older neighborhoods as well for Rockwall over along John King. We get up to this intersection, there's a preschool, another elementary school, and a gas station over at this intersection. And we're gonna turn on, I believe it's Farm to Market 1114. County Road 1114. We're gonna go under Interstate 30 here in a second. But that neighborhood, it's gonna be close to this highway, but I do feel like at times, just because of the traffic, you're gonna feel like you're a lot further away. I mean, I'd rather take John King sometimes and go out the back way, but I guess it just depends on what time you're leaving at. And if you are living on this South Rockwall area and you've come across my videos, you're already living out here, definitely leave a comment down below on kind of like how you feel about it. It will help other people that are coming to this video that are trying to figure out where they want to move to. And all these communities are going to be located within Rockwall County. They're all going to have the same tax rates. They're all going to be in that 1.57, but they are going to have differences on their HOAs and their price ranges. Now, none of them are going to have no mud or no PID, and really none of them are big enough. Like usually the size of these communities, I'm not finding that they're having a mud or a PID. I was actually kind of surprised that Somerset Park, on that video I did and released just recently, that one didn't have a mud or a PID just because of its size, but I guess they're really not putting in a whole bunch of amenities within there. It's not as big as some of those other ones that you find over in Salina. We just went over Interstate Highway 30. We're gonna find that 1114 road. I think it's County Road 1114, or maybe it's Farm to Market, but this is where Winding Creek's gonna be off. Now, Winding Creek is not gonna have a whole bunch of lots available. Winding Creek is gonna be more for someone that's looking for a bigger size lot. They don't care about the amenities. They don't really care about a clubhouse, a pool area, things like that. It's not going to be a ton of homes. It is going to be a more tight-knit community and not a lot of availability. So if you're looking for 1/3 of an acre and that size, a little bit bigger than these 80-foot, 60, 70-foot lots, this one might be a good option, depending on kind of where it falls within your budget. We got a stop sign here, and then there is an airport over on this side. I do notice the planes more over on this north side at like Quail Hollow. There's also some helicopters that also fly in and out of here as well. I don't live out here, so I don't know it as much. I just go off what my clients tell me when they move out here, or what other people who have been living out here say. And you will notice at times, now they're not commercial flights, but they are like smaller prop planes that fly pretty low. So at times you will notice it over on this section, more on the north side than the south side. Not to say like the south side you won't notice it, you will notice it at times too, but I have been noticing it more when I do some like home tours or driving tours or walking with buyers over on this north side with some of these new construction, because there is a lot of new construction coming over on this north side. This intersection here is Williams. Going right would take us down into Fate, Texas, where Montera is, Wood Creek, some of those neighborhoods that I did. If you want to go check out some more new construction in Fate, Texas, go to my Fate, Texas playlist on there, and I've started doing some communities over on this side. I think what's happening now is people are now weighing the options between Salina, Texas, over there with the new construction, and then weighing their options here. My God, Dodge, do we have to be that loud? Do we need to be that loud? My God. Truck, yeah. Losing my train of thought here. People love their trucks. They're just kind of comparing with things. I will say you will get the cheaper tax rate over here in Rockwall, but I do think there is just a little bit better value over in Salina, even though you're going to be paying more of like a 2%, 2.1, 2.2. Is this my turn? Yes, this is my turn here. Okay, this is now going to take us to Winding Creek. So this is FM 1141. I think I was saying 1114. Mobby! 1141. This is going to take us down to Winding Creek. So they have 7 floor plans on their website, ranging from $699,000 up to $825,000. I'll get into the details in a second, but I just want to show you guys what it looks like around here. It looks like another little community is coming up over on this right side. Not sure what that's going to be. Get more details on that. Looks like another one is coming in here. About to finish up the entrance on that driveway. Once again, back onto these farm to market roads. You're gonna have a lot of like farm, ranch, just houses that have no HOA, and whether or not people are taking care of it, some of them are gonna be an eyesore, but some of them are kind of well kept. And then Winding Creek is going to be here on the right side, and they are now selling. Their construction office is open, and it looks like their model home is coming soon, and these are going to be 90-foot plus lots within here. So we'll go a little bit further back. Windsor is also going to be in here. All right, so Windsor's going to be in here, and then you got Shaddock. Windsor is also over off John King at Gideon Grove as well, but bigger lots within here. And then this is just going to kind of be like a big rectangle. There's just gonna be one road that kind of runs all the way down it, and that's it. For the prices on their floor plans, like I was saying, they had 7 floor plans. The smallest one is gonna be the Avery plan. That's a 3-bed, 3-bath, 3,112 square feet, starting at $699,000. The biggest 1-story plan is the Hallsville. It's a 4-bed, 4.5-bath, 3,679 square feet, starting at $785,000. The smallest 2-story plan is the Lakeway. That's a 4-bed, 4.5-bath, 3,894 square feet, starting at $805,000. The biggest 2-story plan is the Wimberley. That's a 4-bed, 4-bath, 4,422 square feet, starting at $825,000. And so far, they have had $5,000 to $10,000 price increases month by month. So maybe that's what you're gonna expect going forward. Here is the plat map. So on their website, the beige is what's going to be available, blue is going to be the quick move-in, green is going to be the model home, and dark gray are going to be the reserve lots. Light gray are going to be the coming soon, and red is going to be the sold. The school district that this is going to be zoned for is going to be Rockwall ISD. That's going to be Hayes Elementary, Williams Middle School, and Rockwall High School. Right now on the website, they have no quick move-ins and nothing on the MLS right now to kind of pull from what to expect on the pricing. But I would say after your lot premium, the size of the house, the design center, all those upgrades, probably gonna be in that $1 million, $1.1 million range within here, unless you're going with one of those smaller 1-story homes. It's gonna be probably about the same with the Windsor homes. If you had to ask me like, hey, would you like Shaddock or Windsor better? I do like Shaddock a little bit better than Windsor, but I don't find a huge difference between the two when I walk into them. I do like Shaddock on some of their floor plans a little bit better than some of the Windsor homes. I will say that. The commute out of here down to Dallas is gonna be 34 minutes. The DFW airport is 50 minutes. Frisco is about 45 minutes away. Fort Worth is 1 hour and 7 minutes away. The nearest grocery store is 5 minutes away, and then the nearest hospital is 7 minutes away. But no other community amenity center within here. It's just gonna be more about those 90+ front lots within here, so you're getting more of that land. All right, we're gonna hop back onto Farm to Market, 1141. And this is only about a minute away from John King, and then onto John King, you're then 5 minutes to get onto the highway system to take you down into Dallas. This next community, Quail Hollow, I have done a video on it before over Highland Homes, so if you want to see about that builder, go check out my Rockwall playlist if you want to learn more about Highland Homes, but this one's going to be about Shaddock. Also, the HOA for that one, they didn't have it listed. I probably could have just walked into the construction office and asked them, but I would probably guess around $1,000 per year is probably going to be the HOA within that one. And then over here at Quail Hollow, this HOA is going to be $1,050 annually. And we're back onto John King, and then not too far is where this last neighborhood is going to be. All these neighborhoods are in their phase 1. They're all just now breaking ground. So these are the options for Shaddock Homes. There are some other new construction neighborhoods, so I'll continue to do some Rockwall neighborhoods as more things kind of open up around here. For this Quail Hollow neighborhood, they're gonna have 62, 72, and 82 foot lots, and they're gonna have 9 floor plans ranging anywhere from $589,000 up to $749,000. It's gonna be another community that's gonna be on the smaller side of things. Probably the biggest community out of all of these is gonna be that Homestead one. Quail Hollow is probably gonna be about the same size, and then Winding Creek is gonna be a little bit smaller, but you're gonna get the bigger lots within that one. Gideon Grove is over on this left side. Saddle Star Estates is gonna be over on the right side, just a little bit further up, but I have done neighborhood tours through these ones as well just recently. So if you are new to my channel, go check out those, but probably if you guys have been watching for a bit of time, you probably are familiar with those neighborhoods already because I have done a tour on them. I am interested to see where they are at with this model home. Is it open? No, there's no way. Is it open? The Highland home is open? Man, just like a week ago. Do they already have this open? It looks like it's about to open. I swear, like 3 weeks ago, this house didn't look anywhere near complete, but it's showing open now. Man, they moved on that quick. All right, is it just me? Are they just building houses a little bit too quick in some areas? Anyone else doing new construction right now? I'm finding that the buyers that I've been working with, the builders have been off by like 2 to 3 months right now, in the sense of like it being sooner that the house is being done. And the builders are gonna give you a month. You know, they're gonna say, hey, it's gonna take 10 to 11 months, but if it ends up taking 9 months, they're gonna like force you to close on it, because there's gonna be a thing on your contract that talks about substantial completion, and they're not gonna let, the only time I've seen the builder just sit on the house is when it was a quick move-in home and there was an actual date on the contract, for example, December 20th, and the builder actually was like, okay, we'll just wait 2 months and sit on the house. But that's super rare. And you're only finding that in places where they're sitting on a lot more inventory and there's not as much demand. But just kind of keep that in mind, guys. If the builder tells you 10 to 12 months, do expect 9 months, because some things are happening a little bit quicker. For this neighborhood, the model home is going to be coming soon. It's gonna be the Lakeway floor plan. That model home is going to be starting at $749,000, but for their 9 floor plans in here, the smallest one is going to be the Milano 3-bed 2-bath, 2,596 square feet, starting at $589,000. The biggest 1-story plan is going to be the Round Rock. That's a 4-bed 4-bath, 3,402 square feet, starting at $719,000. The smallest 2-story plan is the Pinehurst 4-bed 4-bath, 3,113 square feet, starting at $675,000. The biggest 2-story plan is the Lakeway 4-bed 4.5-bath, 3,894 square feet, starting at $749,000. The amount of homes that they're going to be building is 69 homes within here. And for their lot premiums, they're going to be ranging anywhere from $0 to $50,000. If you're wanting to stay on the cheaper side, go with the 62-foot lot. They're having a premium of 0, or at least an average of that. And then the 72-foot lots are going to be a $30K premium, and the 82-foot lots are going to be a $50K premium. Here's the plat map. So for the plat map, it's going to show dark gray is the reserve, beige are the 62-foot lots, yellow are the 72-foot lots, and then blue is the 82-foot lots. The depth sizes on these is going to be 125. And then the amenities that they're going to be bringing is a future pickleball court, walking trails, ponds, and then it's close to Lake Ray Hubbard. So I think I might have messed that up. So time out. On my Highland Home video, I might have said like no amenities, because Highland Homes was just doing a bad job showing, and the sales agent, I guess, just didn't really tell me. But the future amenities within here, they are going to have a pickleball court. And to go under contract with them, it's going to be 5% of the base plus structural, 10% of the lot premium, and then 50% over what you spend at the design center. You can expect that with the other neighborhoods as well for what they're doing. It might range with some things, but that's kind of what you can expect. There's no quick move-ins on the MLS. They are sitting on 6 inventory homes, but they're going to be coming soon and marketing that later. Also, the incentives right now that Shaddock's offering is $30K towards the design center and $10K towards closing cost if you go under contract by May 31st. The commute out here down to Dallas is going to be 36 minutes. Frisco is going to be 43 minutes. Fort Worth is going to be an hour away. DFW Airport is going to be 47 minutes away. The grocery store is going to be 5 minutes away, and then the nearest hospital is going to be 8 minutes away. And that's going to do it for today's video. So if you guys have any other questions about Shaddock homes or new construction, if you aren't working with an agent yet and you would like to work with an agent, please send me a text or give me a call. Would love to work with you and your family on your home search. Other than that, peace out, y'all, and take it easy as always. Thanks for checking out my channel and watching that video. I got more videos floating around here. If you're in the market to buy or sell real estate in the DFW area, contact me, Daniel, at the Home Expert Team. I will be happy to answer any of your questions. Besides that, bye.